Hello there. So today we're going to be testing out some products that I bought from AliExpress, and there's also one product that I got from eBay that I'm just so excited about. Today we're going to be testing out these two. I think they're kind of like silly blenders, like silly egg blenders. I have no idea. They were just described as being silly sponges, but they're not like the flat silly sponge, as you can see. They're like a typical beauty blender kind of teardrop shape, but yet they're made from a squishy material. I'd be lying to you if I said I knew exactly what these were. This is the Naked 4 High Beam. This is a liquid illuminator and it's by the brand O2O. I also have a blush which I recently hauled. This is by the brand Nani, and I swatched it when I did the haul and I was super excited. So we're going to be trying that out. We're also going to be trying out this cream metallic eyeshadow. This is by the brand TECHNIC and it's just called the METALLIX eyeshadow cream. This swatches beautifully. I'm so excited. Like, that's the product I think I'm so excited about, and that's saying a lot when we have these two guys on the scene. I mean, really, that I've wanted to try for ages from AliExpress. It's by the brand Novo, and it's kind of like, I don't know, like a powdery lip product. I have no idea really what to expect, but I thought it'd be fun. So we're just going to get started. I'm going to begin with the Liquid Illuminator by O2O. This is in the shade Starburst. I'm just going to plop a little bit on there. By the way, I will confirm all of the sellers and the prices either on the screen or in the description. So please keep your eyes peeled. I mean, really, for those. Why do we say keep your eyes peeled? Whenever I hear that or say it, it immediately makes me think of, you know, when people have freaky eyelids and they can peel them back. There was a boy in school called Anthony Bainbridge, right? And he would do this. He would peel his eyelids back and freak all of the girls out. I think they were his kind of moves back in the day. But, I mean, I just thought that was the freakiest thing ever. And I have an awful memory, but I can remember that because it like still gives me nightmares to this day. But anyway, so this is the liquid illuminator. Oh, it looks like melted rose gold metal. Look at that. So I think I'm going to just apply this as a bit of like a illuminating primer. By the way, it's really sunny today. The sun is just kind of wanting to get all up in my business, and I'm just over here like, excuse me, sun. Excuse me. Do you know what? I've lost my mirror. Why do I always lose my mirror? I mean, why? I mean, where could it have... Oh, it's here. Okay. It's fine. It was where it should have been all along. I mean, really. Okay, so I'm just going to plop this on. I think I put way too much on because, look, it's really quite the metallic product. But she's going for it anyway. She's plopping it. Oh. Okay, she's plopping it all on. By the way, my skin is going through some hard times at the moment. I've got some little friends, more like enemies, who have decided to infiltrate my face. So I'm a little bit apprehensive, you know, about being here with a naked face today. By the way, Honey said yesterday, he was reading something on Twitter and he said, just piped up out of nowhere, we've never actually seen our faces. And I said, what, Honey? Excuse me? And he said, we've never actually seen our faces. And I thought, you're quite right. I mean, we've never seen our faces. We've only seen photos of our faces, or our faces in a mirror, or, you know, faces on YouTube making videos. That's when we see our faces. But, like, how do we know our faces actually look like what we think they look like, you know? I mean, who knows? Oh my gosh, this is nice. Do you know what? I'm really liking this. I know it's made me look extremely... I don't know if I'd say oily. I would say kind of looking like a sassy Iron Man right now. I mean, I'm kind of liking this. It's definitely added a lot of like glow and just va-va-voom to my face. But I'm not hating it. I am not hating this one bit. I think this would actually go really nicely mixed in with the foundation. It's spread really easily. I would wear this on no makeup days. Like, I would literally go to work like this and be like, yeah. But I tried a fucking around. I fucked around with a liquid illuminator, and it was awful. I did do a video testing it out and it didn't want to spread. It just went on my face and said, right, that's it, leave me be. I done my job for the day. I'm on the face, but I refuse to spread. I am not going to be spreading today. That's what she said. I mean, really, that's what she said. Okay, so do you know what? I'm really, really liking this. This was like super affordable. It's very comparable to my NARS Copacabana I had to sell an arm for. And you're saying, but Alan, you have both your arms. I know. I just negotiated my arm back. I said, can I have my arm back? I'm going to need that to apply the NARS Copacabana to my face. And then they said, okay. I mean, really, that was a true story. Truth, nothing false about that whatsoever. I mean, really. Okay, so I'm loving the liquid illuminator. Huge hit for me. Next, we're going to move on to the little spongy type situation. This feels, sorry, I spat all over the camera. How rude. This feels really, really quite sticky, as if someone put some honey on there. You know, Winnie the Pooh was around, spreading his honey everywhere. That sounds wrong, but anyway. Winnie the Pooh loves honey. By the way, if you don't know Winnie the Pooh loves honey, that would have sounded extremely explicit, and you're thinking, who is this Pooh spraying his load of honey everywhere? I mean, really. Anyway, so this is very sticky. I wasn't a fan of the silly sponge. For me, it was just a gimmick. Will this be a gimmick? Who knows? But I am loving it because it's full of little glitters. I'm going to use one of my newfound favorite foundations. Okay, this is by Elf. It's a flawless finish foundation, and I just really, really love it. Do I put a bit on there? I'm going to put it on my face. I mean, why diddly not? By the way, I never apply my foundation like this. I never do that when I'm not filming. I think because I see a lot of other YouTubers applying it directly to their face like this, it just made me feel like that's what I should be doing right now. I mean, really, nothing's coming out. I don't know if this is the way to apply. By the way, liquid illuminator is really bringing my pores to life right now. But I mean, really, that's to be expected. Okay, so let's just do this. Oh, I forgot that you don't have to apply as much product when you're using like a silly sponge type situation, because they are kind of non-porous, i.e. they don't want to eat your foundation. You don't have to use as much. So, by the way, I know that I have, you know, tested out a different product underneath the foundation. So you might, what's going on with my hair? Like, how is my hair even, you know, defeated gravity in such a sassy manner? I mean, really, what? I'm just going to leave it there for comedy effect. I mean, really. So polished on my channel. So yeah, what I was saying was, I know I've used a different like base to the foundation, so you could argue this is not a true test, but you know, we're not being overly scientific here. As if you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know, not the most professional channel out there. So anyway, I'm bouncing this on. I'm not hating it right now. I mean, I'm certainly not loving it, but I mean, I'm not hating it. I mean, the foundation's going on. It's providing me a good level of coverage. But again, that's because it's not eating my foundation. My hair's throwing me off a little bit, but I'm just going to carry on like the professional that I am. I mean, really. By the way, this is a bit tricky though, because it's like quite small. So I feel like my, you know, sassy little fingers are having trouble holding on. I don't think they're particularly enjoying it, and it's really difficult, you know, around the nose contours, because it doesn't seem to want to be just, I don't know, going around the nose contours right now. I mean, really, I'm just bashing. Do you know what? It's not doing a bad job at all, and I feel like this will be really good in, you know, saving you money on buying lots of foundation, because it's actually really, really nice. Do you know what? I didn't think I was going to like this. I thought this would... Excuse me, phone, for the interruption there. I'm trying to film. You've completely thrown me off. Do you know what? I didn't think I was going to like this. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a disaster situation, but it is a lot more time consuming than, you know, your typical kind of beauty sponge. And I must say, my fingers are feeling a little bit sore right now because they're very high maintenance. But do you know what? I'm really liking this. And actually, the liquid illuminator seems to be working as a good base. Because I think that left my skin a bit sticky as well. I've just got a lot of stickiness in general. just wants to take over the video at this point. I mean, really, but I'm, again, leaving it there for comedy value because, I mean, look, how can you be hating on that right now? Look, I promise I don't have a bit of string like holding it up like I'm some kind of Pinocchio character, or like, you know, when you watch those like creepy poltergeist activity in my kitchen kind of videos on YouTube, and plates are flying everywhere and chairs flying up, and you know there's some string attached somewhere. I promise this isn't one of those situations. I've tampered with it now and it's not as funny anymore. All right, I'm putting it back there. Just stay there, hair, please. Anyway, okay, so I'm liking the sponge. I did not think I was going to like this, but I really like this. I mean, I'm really liking it. And also the benefit is of this, I mean, obviously you have to clean it, and cleaning it would be a lot easier and it'd be a lot more like hygienic. But I'm actually liking the fact that, you know, when you sat down ready to do your makeup, and I posted a post on Instagram about this the other day, but when you sat down, you've got everything ready, you're comfortable, you're just prepared to do your makeup, and then you realise you've not wet your beauty sponge that moment, and then you have to go into the bathroom and wet it. I mean, really. Or if you're like me, you just spray Fix Plus on it and waste all your Fix Plus. I mean, really. By the way, I'm loving this situation on my face. You know what? I am loving the sponge. What was that noise again? I mean, come on, people. I'm trying to do a video. Don't be so rude interrupting me. I mean, really. I'm loving it. I'm loving this. The only downside is it takes ages to actually, you know, work, but it's done a wonderful job. I'm really loving it. I think that I would use it again, but only when I've got a couple of hours extra to spare. That's the only downside. It takes forever. I mean, really. But I'm loving the look. Look at that. And I'm loving the glow. Like, this foundation, it's like, it's not matte. It gives a natural kind of finish. This you know, this illuminizer definitely has made it very dewy, and I'm loving it. I am loving it right now. I mean, really. Okay, so next, I'm just gonna, okay, so next, guys, are you ready for this? By the way, have you noticed my hair? It's on the move again. I mean, really. Okay, so we're going to be trying out the TECHNIC METALLIX Cream eyeshadow. Now, okay, I swatched this on Snapchat, and immediately I had to post about 1 million pictures to Instagram because it's sensational. This is in the shade Champagne for Everybody, which I think that's such a sassy, fabulous name. And just look at this, right? Are you ready? Can you see that? Oh my gosh, it's like a beautiful kind of taupey metallic shade, and I actually love this just from swatching it so much. I actually went out, well, I didn't go out, I went onto eBay. I mean, I got my phone and went onto eBay, and I bought a new one in the shade Rose Gold. They do have about 6 different shades, and this was £2.85. So I mean, let's see though. I've only swatched it, and you know, I'm raving about it like it's made me macaroni and cheese. So I mean, it might not actually be that good on the eyes. Come on, I mean, can you hear that? That's my email. Do people not know? I am not currently bothered about what's going on at work or anything. I'm bothered about the makeup. Me all the time. I mean, really. Okay. Oh my gosh, guys, I just have to tell you this. I just suddenly thought, right, I need to powder before moving on. So I've got my Rimmel Stay Matte pressed powder here, and I just went like this. So I put my brush in it and I went as if that was a mirror. That's not a mirror. I mean, who am I right now? I mean, really. Okay, so I am powdered and I am ready for the cream fabulous eyeshadow. So it comes with a little like doe foot kind of wand, and we're just going to put it upon my eyelid. So let's just do this. I have applied like my transition shades. Okay, so hello. Okay, so I mean, it's going on really nicely. One thing that really impressed me about this when I swatched it was that it was super like opaque. Oh, look at that. It's kind of quite thick and creamy, but it has a really kind of blinding metallic kind of look to it. So I'm just applying this. It's super easy with the wand. It just makes for a really, really easy application. Okay, so I'm just putting it all up in there. Okay, oh my, do you know what? This is really beautiful if you're into like metallic kind of eyeshadows. And also I think this would work really nicely as a base before putting some, you know, glitter up there. Oh my gosh, I'm really liking it. I mean, this is extreme kind of metallic eye cream type stuff, but yeah, if you're a fan of this, I would totally recommend. When I swatched it on my hand, it lasted like well into the night. It didn't smudge. I feel like this is the kind of product that once it goes on, it's not going anywhere. We will keep our eyes on it for the rest of the video, of course, but for now I'm loving it. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye. Oh my gosh, what a success that was. I mean, really diddly-ocious. Is a great dinosaur. He likes to be shocked at things. He likes to go and find adventures. I forgot what I said. What did I say the diddly-docious name was? No idea. Anyway. Okay, so I completed the other eye. I also put some mascara on. And I'm really liking this. It's a huge hit for me. I think it went on really nicely. It certainly packs a lot of metallic punch, and I'm really looking forward to getting my rose gold one. I would definitely recommend this if you just like what's going on my eyes right now. I mean, I'm loving it. Also feels really comfortable on the eyes. I was a bit concerned that it was going to be sticky and, you know, feel like a bit wet and maybe heavy up there, but not at all. It feels like I can barely feel it. I know it's there, but I mean, it's not offending me in any way. I'm all around. She's liking it. Okay, so next we're going to move on to the beautiful pinky corally blush. This is by the brand Nani. This was from AliExpress. Look at that, right? The way that I would describe this is it's opaque. It's got a slight little glow to it. It's not powdery. You know, like a lot of the time, kind of powder products can be powdery. You know that powdery products can be powdery. That's the kind of content that I'm producing these days on my channel. I might as well just rename my channel And When States the Obvious and just have done with it. I don't know. It looks really, really pretty, and we're just going to get this applied upon my cheeks. I mean, really, let's do this. Okay, onto the apples you go. The blush face. The forced smile that you don't really do in general life. I mean, my smile's more of, but when I'm doing blush face, it's like, I mean, who walks around daily life like this? I mean, let's face it, we don't, do we? You should apply your blush in your usual face style. So if you've got resting bitch face, say, just go like this. Do you know what I mean? That's how you want the blush to look on your face. So the best representation of how your face will appear throughout the day is to do your, you know, kind of resting face. Like my resting face is like this. Kind of like that, you know. So I'll just do that. See what I mean? So that's how you can get. By the way, the blush is actually really, really beautiful. Oh my gosh, I was a bit distracted talking about resting bitch face. I just neglected to see how beautiful this blush was. It's definitely pigmented. I would say if you're a fan of blushes, have a look into these ones, because this is possibly the softest, smoothest blush I've ever tried, and that's saying a lot because this girl, she's bought lots of blushes in her time. I mean, really. So get with me, guys. La 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 la. Loving it. I felt like Nady then from Pop Looks. I mean, yes. Okay, so the last product that we've got to try is this Seduce Vivid Colour. And on the back it just says, like the only thing in English, create beautiful, sexy lips. I mean, yes, please sign me up for beautiful, sexy lips. It just, I don't know, it's all in Chinese or Korean. I'm not sure which. Silky Mist Air Cushion Lipstick. Air Cushion Bite Lips Makeup. Okay, so it's, I don't know, like a cushion kind of lip product. very exciting. I mean, we've had the Cushion foundation, the Cushion blush. I suppose it was only a matter of time till we had the Cushion lip product. I mean, okay, so she comes in this beautiful gold kind of tube. And again, it's a smooth, elastic, healthy lip. So we're getting lots of different descriptions with this product. It's in the shade 03. And I'm just going to open her up. Oh, and there she is. Do you know what? L'Oreal, maybe about a year ago, released a few of these products. I don't think they really took off because I never really heard anybody talking about them. I actually bought one and I really liked the colour, but I just found that I couldn't really get down with the whole cushiony situation. I don't know why. I don't like change and I just feel like it was a step too far for me, you know what I mean? So I never really reached for it and I have no idea where it got to. It could be anywhere right now, probably lying in a ditch somewhere. That's so sad to even fathom, you know. A bit sad right now about thinking of it in a ditch because the colour of it was actually really, really nice. The product is in the end there, so I feel like we've got product on already. Let's do a little swatcheroo. Why am I doing that on my wrist? No idea. Again, she's so professional over here. Okay, so, I mean, it's gone on really nicely, actually. It's a beautiful kind of corally shade. Going back in again so that we can pick up a little bit more product. I don't even know, is this like a powder? It looks like it's a powder because can you see around the tip? That made me think of something rude then. I mean, why? I have no idea. It was the word tip, like a tip of a penis. Oh my gosh, so it's right. It's a powder, a finely milled powder up on the tip. Again. So I was a bit concerned that on the lips it was going to look dry and just as if you put powder on there. But it's not. It's almost like the powder just kind of absorbs, or I don't know, the powder just brushes into your lips. And I like this. I also feel like this would be a bit of a stain. Just because of the way it's kind of going on. I feel like it would last for ages. I just went in and picked some more of the products on the tip. Okay, anyway, sorry. I know I'm very juvenile at times, but I think it's really important just to have fun and, you know, like have a laugh and see the funny side of things. Come on, again, how many interruptions have we had with my phone? And I know that every time it's gone, you've thought, did Alan just trump? Did she just trump before our very eyes? It's the phone. That's why I'm making such a big deal out of it, because I don't want you to think I've trumped. I mean, really. My gosh, do you know what? Right, every single product has been such a hit in this video, and this lip cushion is no exception. I really, really like this. I like the shade. I like the way it went on. It kind of feels weightless on my lips. I can't feel like that there's anything on there because it's kind of like a really bizarre powder, but it's a powder that just somehow like magically like rubs into your lips. See if it transfers. Okay, we've got a little bit of transfer going on, but I do feel like this would be a really good long wearing kind of product. It looks a little bit like patchy, like more pigmented, particularly like around the bottom of my lips and a little bit there at the top. But I feel like, oh my gosh, it feels like I've literally got nothing on my lips. I'm really liking this. I much prefer this to what I remember the L'Oreal one being. Oh my gosh, right, so this is Novo. A single sentence on here describes the product in a completely different way, but it's a Seduce Vivid Colour by Novo. I got this from AliExpress. As I said, I will confirm the prices and everything, if not on the screen, in the description box down below, so please be sure to check there if I forget to put prices on the screen, or if I'm just too lazy, most likely just too lazy. Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. I've had so much fun doing this. I feel like every single product was a huge success. Usually usually, you know, there's at least one product that is just a bit of a screamer and it is a disaster, but today everything has just worked so well. So I would definitely recommend all of these items to you. I think they're great, and I'm so happy that this is such a positive video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having a lovely day, whatever it is you're doing. I really appreciate all the lovely comments that you guys always leave for me. Like, I can't tell you how happy it makes me just to like read your comments. I mean, I just love it. It's like having loads and loads of pen pals. But anyway, I will be back soon with more. Bye guys.